Welcome to the Saw Shack, everybody. Oh, another great night out in the Saw Shack. Pilk, he's back. Yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Miss you. Glad everything's going good for you, man. That's awesome. Really awesome. We're out here today with John Bob Millwright and Aaron Lynch. 372. You guys are absolutely nuts. As you saw in the other video, I got the full wrap handle on it. I don't know. I just got to show it one more time in case you haven't seen the other video. Look at that. Custom decals. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Love it. Look at that big old port on that muffler. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just out here. I know Aaron and John Bob were excited to see this thing go. I'm just kind of, you just kind of got to get, to know a saw or whatever you're dealing with, dirt bike or car or an axe or whatever, So I kind of, I don't know. I'm not dragging my feet. Trust me. If I didn't have to do all this work shift change stuff, then I would already been out and run it. But I want it to be, I want it to be right. You guys know what I mean. So I rustled up got this, full wrap handle and stuff. And I'm out here tonight just gonna bar it up. I got a chain cut for it and it's ready to go. I'm gonna start out with the X cut full house. So I was tinkering with it today and I thought, this thing's got to be like my other 372s, other than it's an absolute hot rod. I still can't believe the compression on it. It's unbelievable. But I put a chip flap on it. Yeah, gotta have a chip flap. I love that chip flap. It's such a cool thing. Thanks, Buckin. Again. So if you're wondering where, how to go about doing something like that, there's the rivets there on that one, and then there's a rivet that goes through the actual rubber chip flap there, and then another one back here. And this one you have to take the rubber chip flap out. Let's see if I can get close enough, if it'll focus. You take this screw out, right, that's right here, and then it just slides off. But there's a right here, see where this rubber piece goes in? That's like a tapered piece. Like I don't know, a wood guy would know what that's called, a dovetail or something, I guess, in there. So you got to use a small rivet and you got to get it tight. So this piece here will slide back into the cover itself. But yeah, I just use small aluminum rivets. Steel rivets will work, but you stand the chance of breaking this side cover. Yeah, so anyway, that's what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, these guys just go over the top. It's just over the top. Those decals just get me. Pretty crazy. These guys are awesome. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm gonna get to run a ported saw. I'm excited, really excited. And also one of the reasons I've kind of been waiting to run it and make it right is they ran Maxima Caster 927 two-stroke oil in it. So when I started it on the last video, I mixed up a little bit of gas, 32 to 1. Just so I could start it, and see what it, kind of just to run it. So I dumped all that out, and we'll be running Caster 927 from here on out in this saw, no doubt about it. I'm gonna switch all my stuff over to it. I think it's a castor based. It's a bean oil, is what it is. And they say that it's the most biodegradable two-stroke oil they make. So, yeah, whatever you want to make of that. And I don't know how these clutches hold up or whatever, but I like them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty neat little clutch. And we'll be running a 7-pin rim sprocket. Yeah. So I'll dig out a bar. I'll dig out a bar and I'll bring you back. Okay? Okay. A little bit of footage of the super moon. Super moon through the maple. Some clouds in there. Little intermission there. for everybody that likes the moon. I love the moon. I named the moon Charlie's Moon. That's Charlie's Moon. So what we got here is a lightweight Sumura. And it's this part here is made for an Echo, like the CS590 Timberwolf and the 620 and all their bigger saws, 590 up. The 590, from what I understand, oils through the adjuster hole like a McCulloch. I've never had an Echo. I don't have any Echoes. I don't even know as though I've ever run an Echo. But and then yeah, so the Echo oil's here, but it still had this cut because the 620 Echo and up oil with this, well, what most saws oil through now is this hole here. But this on this bar was smaller. This slot right here, this, the adjuster slot, it was smaller, so I had to take my Dremel tool and make it a little bit bigger. So I just traced it out from a factory Husqvarna bar, and took my Dremel and just dremeled it out so it will fit on the bar studs of it. And this bar here is kind of an oddball. It's I asked quite a few people, well, a few people that I've dealt with the Sumura bars before, and a couple that I haven't dealt with, I found I found this, and I gave them the part number, and they looked it up on their computer, and they said that part that doesn't exist. Well, I ordered one, and it ended up being what it said it was. So if you've got an Echo and you want a lightweight bar, and I got these, this bar here, $109. That's of course, before shipping and all that and whatever. So, yeah, if you've got an Echo and you're looking for a bar, this sells as a 28-inch bar. But we've talked about it before. The all the different driver length on a chain for different makes of bar, and this one takes 96. Most the 30-inch bar, most of them take 100 drivers. Well, this one takes 96, and it's like an inch and a half or almost 2 inches longer than the Sumura lightweight for Husqvarna that also sells as a 28-inch bar. So I nicknamed these bars Unicorn. Right heeled heart? Yeah. This is another one. I went a little nutso on the whole bar scene, but to have this, I don't know. I like the Sugihara bars, but they are heavier than these. And if I was falling timber all the time, and I was looking for a lightweight bar, I would go with the Sugihara. But where I'm not falling timber all the time, and I'm just cutting firewood and messing around and whatever, these are a lighter bar than the Sugihara. They're not as light as the Oregon or the Stihl lightweight bars, but they are lighter than the Sugihara lightweight. So anyway, 96 drivers fixed up to fit this monster. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So, let's put it on. Let's put it on there. See that nice fit? Wow. It's kind of long. Give you just a little bit, and the other reason I got it is because I saw that it took 96 drivers, and I thought, that's an oddball thing, I thought it was going to show up and be something totally weird or whatever, But it showed up, and it was what it said it was. So anyway, let me take that back off there. So if you're looking for these, if you got an Echo and you're looking for a bar, the part number is 030 FK4. 030 FK4. Okay, so 030, that kind of says to me the 30-inch, right? Because the 28-inch for Husqvarna is 028 FK4, right? So yeah, so if you got 28-inch bars and they're just not quite long enough, like if you're running a Stihl, especially a Stihl is a shorter bar. It just is. It's two drivers shorter of a Husqvarna bar, and it's one driver shorter than the Sumura lightweight. Because it's 91 drivers for a 28-inch bar. Well, this one sells as a 28. So that's the part number. You'll find it. You should find it if they still have some on Amazon. I know it. I didn't think it was going to be the real deal. But it was. So I ordered a few. All right. We got a 96 driver. Husqvarna. X-Cut. Full house. It's round. Factory grind. I haven't touched the rakers yet, but on this saw, I'm gonna. Yeah, this saw's gonna eat wood like mad. So, $96 drivers, and it's fairly tight going on. Fairly tight going on. So you could almost start out with 97 drivers if you got a chain breaker, spinner, whatever thing. Yeah, if you got that, if you have the means, you could start this out with 97 drivers on this saw. I still just can't believe it. I don't even know what's. You people are amazing. Thanks for all the support and all the new subscribers. We're just kind of plugging along. Right? And that's the magic sound. Oh, I can't wait to run this. Oh, man. I am so excited. I am excited. That's it. There's a lot. There's more to these, bars, different types of bars on different saws. Like for example, look. Well, let's one thing at a time, TazMan. One thing at a time. Let's get this set up, and then we'll talk a little bit more about bars. Okay? Okay. Oh, full wrap handle. Gosh, I love full wrap handles. I don't know if you if you guys and gals can tell that, but I'm pretty into full wraps. There it is. Should have sprinkled a little bit of oil in there, eh? Okay, so now this bar here, from the dogs, from the usable part of the bar, is 26. That's from the fallen spike to the end of the bar. 26 inches. from the saw is 28.5. So if you put smaller dogs on there, you got more bar. But this reaches out farther because like a 28-inch Samora for Husqvarna, it's like 24.5 of usable bar. You know what I mean? Usable bar. Not the whole length of it, but usable. So, but see, like this, so that it's got that much usable bar. Okay? Just for a second, I'm going to take this one off the bench. Okay? So now this thing, this old Mac, it's got a 24-inch 81 drivers. Okay, it's considered a 24-inch bar, but it takes 81 drivers. Now, from the fallen spike out to the end is 23 inches on a Mac. Right? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but it's something to think about. You know, this 24-inch bar with 81 drivers has 23 inches of usable bar. And that, you know, and then on that Husqvarna, it has, you know, that longer bar. It makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference. Cause like a Husqvarna bar takes 24-inch, takes 84 drivers. So you're going to be even longer with a Husqvarna bar on this Mac than you would on, you know, than you are on this 24-inch bar. They're all just a little bit different. So if you're looking for a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, look at the different types of bars. Look into it, of the length that you think that you have, and then one step up or one step down, whichever you think you might need. Like me, 32-inch for me. If I'm falling a big chunk of firewood, whatever. Yeah, and I'm gonna have the saw to pull it. I'm gonna be using my 64, more than likely, and that, you know, the Aaron and John Bob saw, it might end up with a 32-inch bar. But if I go with a 32-inch bar, I'm going to get the longest 32-inch bar that I can, you know, that I can get. Other than, you know, I probably won't go with Oregon because the cost is on the Oregons is pretty steep. For me, anyway. I like them. I like my Oregon bar on my 372 XPW. I do like that, but yeah. So if you're shopping bars, you know, shop around and kind of see what you're putting it on, because a 24-inch bar on a McCulloch gives you more usable bar than this same bar. If I was to put this on a Husqvarna, I wouldn't have that much usable bar. I don't know what I think the difference is how far forward the studs are. It's got to be, because they're forward and everything is more forward, you know, in front of the motor, instead of everything being even with the newer motors that go this way. These go this way, right? So the motor, the cylinder is clear. The cylinder is clear back here in the back of the saw, to where newer ones, you know. Anyway, just some things to think about, you know, and different chain lengths and stuff like that. I got oddball stuff going on like crazy. I got another 24-inch bar, a Sugihara on a Mac on a 1010. This is 24-inch, but it takes 85 drivers. I had to add a driver to 84 driver chain to get it to work with this setup. Right? Yeah. So kind of strange. There's lots of different ways of doing things with different bars. So you can make smaller, you can make a Husky bar fit a still if you got a Dremel tool or a grinder or however you want to, oval out that spot, make it bigger. Can't make it smaller, but you can buy the adapter plates for it. And I got this one over here, this McCulloch over here. That's what it's got on it. This ProMac 55, it's got a 28-inch Sugihara on it. That's made for a still with the adapter plate and some brake line tube inside the adapter plate. Right? Right. And it works great. But see, now this is for a still, so it takes 91 drivers. 91 drivers, right? Usable bar is 26.5 inches. Same as that 30-inch on that Husqvarna as far as usable bar. If you dig it into the dogs, you're not using the first 1.5, 2 inches if you've got dogs on it. If you don't, if you need more, to get through bigger wood, take your dogs off. Right? Let the dogs out, right? Awesome. All right. I'll be right back. Cool. Yeah. Thanks everybody for all the support and all the goodness that goes on here. Casterman Muffler Delete 101. Yeah, brother. You're building some pretty cool stuff though. That last Mac, dude, that thing is ripping. That's awesome. Smitty's got a big old 923 or 925. Yeah. That's going to be awesome. Super awesome. It's great. Gosh, it's nice out here in the shack tonight. Got a little fire going in the wood stove. It's pretty comfortable in here. Till the bees start flying around. I haven't had any tonight though. Last time I was out, they were going nuts, so warmed it up too much in here for them, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope some of this stuff, kind of helps and here and there. I'm no master at nothing. I don't want to be. No, just hope I can put a smile on somebody's face and maybe help them out with their saw or with whatever. So many people to thank. John, Bob, and Aaron. I don't even know. I can't even thank you guys enough. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I appreciate it a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun running this one. And say hi to John Hudson and Dana. Iron Horse. Yeah, buddy. What do you think of that? Yeah, buddy. Patrick Lacey, where you at, brother? Where you at? You were making a comeback, and then I haven't seen you, man. Hope everything's all right. Hope to see you back soon. Yeah, go check out Calamity Girl. Go see Andy at Calamity Girl on YouTube. Go see her. I love Andy. We see inspiration and we see drive in this community. Go see Andy at Calamity Girl. If you see this, Andy, I love you. You're awesome. You are awesome. You and husband and your pups are awesome. All of you. Travis 307. I watched Andy's video and that's awesome. I really hope you guys get to go work that out and work on that for Andy and husband. You and Clint, I'd love to see you and Clint running back together. Oh yeah, man, you guys are awesome. So awesome. Tree fella, you and the ground gal. Yeah, that big old spruce, man, that those things are gnarly. Big old, oh gosh, those spruce are gnarly. All right, anyway, I rambled enough. Thanks for joining me in the saw shack. Just tinkering with saws. Enjoying the nice evening on the super moon. Yeah. All right. Everybody take care. Love you all. Be safe. TazMan is rolling.